This video has absolutely nothing to do with wilderness survival, but I think you're going to like it. We're going to talk about one of my favorite YouTube channels and kind of ramble off for just a minute about why I like Mike Rowe. That's coming up on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, this video is going to be about why Mike Rowe is my hero, so to speak. You may recognize the name Mike Rowe from the long-running hit TV show Dirty Jobs. But you may not know also that Mike Rowe is not only an Eagle Scout, but he also heads a foundation called Mike Rowe Works, which promotes the advance of skilled trades and skilled trade education and training in the United States. So, and we'll talk about that real briefly in just a second. But I got to tell you, one of my favorite YouTube channels has become Mike Rowe's YouTube channel. I'll put a link to that in the description. But he has a series, and I actually listened to it on podcast too. So it's called The Way I Heard It, and it is it's just very interesting. If you remember Paul Harvey, is kind of his take on Paul Harvey's stories. Man, I don't know where he gets some of these facts and information, but it's just really engaging little 5 to 7 minute videos or audios about really cool kind of random facts and things that you might not know, kind of with surprise ending stories. So I'll put a link to both his podcast and his YouTube channel below because I think it's worth your time. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I certainly do. But also want to talk real quickly about Mike Rowe. I saw a thing on Facebook not too long ago. People were asking him why he wasn't really out encouraging people to register to vote like everybody else in Hollywood is. And his response, I think, was both thoughtful and extremely rational. And I'll put a link to that article if I can find it below too. But if not, just Google up Mike Rowe voting, because it was very, very good response. And it really, I think it makes a whole lot of sense. And if you read it, I think you'll agree with me. One other thing I would encourage you to take a look at is Mike Rowe was the keynote speaker at the Boy Scout National Jamboree for a couple of years. One of his speeches I think should be watched by every single young person that's coming up in America today. And I'll put a link to that below too. I mean, it's just, I know I sound like a Mike Rowe fanboy because I am. I think not only do I respect him, but I think he has shown respect and demonstrates respect for the skilled trades, for craftsmanship, for working hard and earning a honest living in the world, in America and the world today. So not only am I a Scoutmaster, but I'm also a licensed master plumber. And I think that one of the things that I'm finding today is really hard to get help. It's really hard to get qualified help. You know, people don't want to work hard. They somehow in our society we have equated getting dirty with being dishonorable. You know, that's got to change because the jobs that people get dirty at are the things that make civilization possible. Now I know you don't feel that way because you're out in the woods getting dirty all the time. That's why I decided to make this quick video, because I think that the YouTube channel and the podcast and the stuff that I'm talking about will really be, you'll like it. So I hope you do. I'll put links to that stuff below. Chuck Norris doesn't breathe. He holds air hostage. I just want to let you know I really highly recommend Mike Rowe's YouTube channel and the podcast. YouTube channel is kind of cool because it's usually on Saturday mornings and his hair's messed up, and it just kind of shows basically that he's a regular person like you and me. So anyway, that's it. I hope this has been a little interesting and helpful. Check out Mike Rowe. Once again, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing, for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends, and thank you so much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time. It's going to be kind of a random video. Cars. You may know blah blah blah. There's going to be some links in this video.